Alright, welcome back everyone for another Young B video. So The Truth just uploaded another grading the Dokkan community's hot takes number 8. And I thought, I want to watch it. Do you want to watch it with me? Let's watch it together. This is a one take. We're just going in, just having some fun. Let's see what I can add to it and have a discussion. Let's have some fun. Let's go. Let's switch over to monitor. Let's go.
All right, guys.
What's up, man?
We are back. It is a hot take time.
All right.
I think in this last one, it says 2 months ago. I don't remember exactly when this was. Brett, listen, life moves fast, man. I can't remember every second of every day. But, I mean, this was 2 months ago, apparently.
I just had 4 weeks vacation. It just flew by. It feels like I started yesterday.
And I vaguely do remember saying, someone remind me towards the end of Tanabata before Worldwide,
right.
And we'll jump into another one. And here we go. We are ready to jump into another one. I'm coming in hard on this one because I've seen...
Listen up. Is anybody watching? Why is the Truth screen always so small? It looks like he's watching this on like an 11-inch monitor. The Truth, answer me. Why? Why are you watching on an 11-inch monitor? I don't get it.
A lot of foolishness on my timeline, in the comment sections and stuff like that. Since this Omega event dropped, I pray that I get some of the stuff I've seen. I pray that we see it here in this video. Now, typically, I like to really take my time when we're going through these. Like, I'm not just like, oh, this guy's point sucks, this guy's point sucks, this guy's point's great. Like, I'm actually trying to give, like, thoughts on these. So this will probably be, like, a 2-part thing we'll do. I think I'm probably going to record this now, and then I'm going to go take a nappy nap. And
all right.
Then when I wake up in the morning, we'll do part 2, probably.
Oh.
All right, so let's just hit a quick refresh. We'll look at some...
I love these attempts with the Heroes team on Mega Shadowrun. Watch it if you haven't. It's so fucking funny.
Quotes, we'll look at some replies as well.
All right.
And we'll jump in.
Let's get to it.
Some replies. Let's see. Oh, Goat Resh. All right, we'll start with him. So, biggest problem in the game is no summon animation skip button. Oh, hell yeah. I mean... Bro, I'm summoning in Legends, and it's just double skip every single time. I love that. Absolutely. Needed more than a friends list update. I don't agree. Skill up revamp, which is important. Villain help, which is important. Everything.
Summoning a Dokkan is legitimately the most boring thing you can possibly think of, considering not summoning for a certain unit because how much sheer time it takes. Bro, Goresh dropping cold takes. Oh my god. I agree. Cold takes.
Update, though? No, I can't agree. I can't. Summoning a Dokkan is legitimately the most boring thing I could possibly think of. I mean, I don't know if I would say boring, but I do despise it like no other. So I'm backing him on that. But
wow.
I mean, I think, dude, I'll take the friendless update before summon animation skip button. I will say that.
Yeah.
Took Goresh 2.5 hours of summons with no breaks to Rainbow the 8th anniversary part 2 LRs. Well, just get better luck, buddy.
Get better at the summoning, bro.
Just be
come on, man. Come on, Goresh. Summon better.
But yeah, for sure, summon skip button would be good. This unit's a severely underrated option next to Bulma and Power Wishes. I could see it. I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Guaranteed dodge.
Typically,
fucking crazy.
Rainbow Orb changing, I would probably say is actually a little bit underrated by a lot of people. I've found that it's often enough to sustain like the entire rotation, right? Like even a character like Bulma or Pat the Power Kid Goku, while they themselves need a hefty amount of orbs, you typically can feed the entire rotation. Now, this character is basically a 0 unless you get 7 orbs.
Yep.
But, I mean, I'm definitely going to take them into like the Omega event. We'll test it out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, Bulma, to be completely fair, you could, this unit is a severely underrated option next to Bulma. If you get rid of this right here, just take this away, and you could literally put like any unit in the game right there. Like that's the only thing about this tweet by me. So you can put basically every character.
Yeah,
that's true. So
Bulma's strong. Bulma's good.
Bessie's ATUR. I want to say no, but I mean Omega certainly did shake some things up. I'm gonna tentatively say no, but perhaps I will jump on board Piccolo because Piccolo is very strong in the Omega fight. I've used him in a lot of runs. Piccolo is very helpful. I have actually not had a chance yet to use Blue Kaioken Goku. So all right,
I'm not gonna.
One thing I'll say,
I haven't gotten the same experience with Piccolo, but I have used him on his own without links. Maybe that's why, and you know, not prioritizing him.
Is that Dokkan Fest Super Trunks who has some strong similarities to Blue Kaioken. Super Trunks has been pissing me off, man. So Super Trunks might have made me just completely do a 180, even on Blue Kaioken. We'll see. So I'm gonna get a strong maybe on this. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, Hydros.
Oh, now we're speaking my language, Hydros. Yes. Game suffers
The
the most
most.
with global behind JP.
Yep.
That is
Get global catching up. Get them to catch up.
spitting. Catching the versions up would benefit the game more than anything the game could ever add as a feature. I'm inclined to agree.
Yep.
I see
Yep.
people say,
W take.
"Oh, boohoo, 8th anniversary, 8th
Also,
anniversary."
cold take, I
I
believe.
think that's mostly because, I mean, it already didn't have, like, you know, Fusions as a headliner, so it's just not going to be able to compete. No matter what anyone says, nothing in this game outside of Beast Gohan right now can compete with the Fusions. UI Goku doesn't, Super Saiyan 3 Goku doesn't, no Vegeta can't. It's Fusions.
Yep.
Right? Beast is brand new and fresh. I think Beast probably right now could compete with Fusions, but that's it. Right? So, if it's already an anniversary that's not Fusions, which are the pinnacle of hype, and it's stuff that a lot of people like, but some people just don't really have the nostalgia, don't really care for it so much. And it's something that came out 6 months ago. You know, I was watching a Toonrami video earlier against the Sin fight, which the Sin fight was the hardest fight in the game since it dropped on JP. Which certainly was very tough.
Yep.
And it's been out for 6 months though, since February, basically.
Yep.
Right? And I'm watching this Toon video, and he's like, "All right, so like, I haven't spoiled myself on the fight." Like, I'm paraphrasing. He hadn't seen the fight before. Like, he was going in blind. And I was like, "Bruh, this man is going in blind to a 6-month-old fight." Like, oh my god. I just think, regardless what people want to say, I think that the people who say, "Oh no, Global should stay behind for Global Foresight" and stuff like that, I think they're full of shit. All right, Global Foresight is the most overrated horseshit in the world. To me, I think every single person could stop playing your Global account right now, switch to JP, and in 3 months you will be happy.
Yep,
so.
I did
I'm
that.
telling you guys,
I did that back in the days, and I don't regret it at all. I had invested some in my global account, but it was so much funnier to play JP. Yeah. Yep.
there's only
Is this, should we rename this video to Cold Takes? My man.
one section of players on Global who I don't think that's true for, and that's big time whales. If you're a player who's bought the Peel Off Trove pack for years on these like banners and stuff like that, like eventually, like even I can't compete with the biggest global whales because there's all those resources you get from the packs that like I haven't had access to, right? So a lot of the big global whales, their box space is like 3,500, 3,400, stuff like that.
Yep.
I'm only at 2,900.
I believe, sorry for pausing, but we're watching me. No, I'm joking. But I believe it's something in the law or something like that, because I have played other Japanese gachas, and they seem not to have those kinds of purchases, like the trophy, or what's it called, with those small packages. I sort of believe that is why we don't have it in JP, which sucks. Especially
like
for the
I
whales.
won't even be able to compete with the biggest global whales
Yep.
in terms of power level unless they allow us to get a lot more box space, right? So unless you're a big global whale who has years consistently of getting the Peel Off Trove pack,
You're dogging the
it doesn't
truth.
matter. Like, you could just stop playing global and switch to JP and you'd be better off. I mean,
Yep.
people don't want to hear it, but it is true.
Yep.
But people also don't want to give up an account they've grinded for years, stuff
Yep.
like that. I get that. Like, it does make
Yep.
sense, but it's tough. It's tough.
Yep.
I'm gonna do my best to try and see if I can't help facilitate things, but we'll see. We'll see. I am in agreement that the #1 issue plaguing the game more than anything is this: they need to catch global up.
What the fuck can the truth do? Can he do something? All right, help him to help us.
Absolutely. I don't think that there's a single thing more important. No issue about this game, no improvement to be made, no technical issue, nothing. I think the very most important thing that needs to happen is global needs to be caught up. Now, I'm not saying either that they merge the servers into one. It's simply just getting the global version caught up. Dude, it literally isn't even tough. It's like there's been so many. How many like filler banners? People are like, oh damn, we could be getting a global first right here, and then it's just like a rerun.
I hate those.
How many times does that happen?
I hate
50
those.
times over the last couple of years. Like it would not be tough to catch global up if they wanted to.
Yeah.
If they decided to do it, they could do it.
Yeah.
So many gacha games.
It will take some time,
Cruise, Bleach, Brave
but you can
Souls,
do
none of
it
these
in a year at least,
If they decide to do it, they can do it.
or at the very most.
Issue holding them back from that. So we'll see. Okay. As a global player, Sin was hyped way more than he deserved. Beat him first try, then beat him no item run with no 8th anniversary or new global units that weren't on JP at the time. In comparison to Broly's release, he was so much more of a pain to be beat. This is good right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sin Shenron is way more hype than he deserved. If you guys have watched my videos for a while, you'll know what I say about Sin.
Yep.
Sin is a noob stomper. That's what that
Exactly. I was gonna say that.
boss is. Not player skill noob stomper,
Yep.
but weak units.
Yep.
Weak characters get obliterated
Yep.
and blasted
Later,
out.
bitch. Yep.
When you are going in there
Yep.
with the 8th anniversary LRs,
Yep.
with Beast,
Yep.
with Orange Piccolo,
You cooking.
with the Gammas, that level of character, they destroy Sin.
He cooks.
They didn't make Sin 50 times above Red Zone Broly or Metal Cooler
Nope.
4 or something like that. That's not the
Nope.
design choice
Yep.
that they went with, which I actually like. They just design the fight in a way to where it's definitely more difficult, but it's not, let's just double the boss's stats, right?
Yep.
Now, you're comparing this to Broly. Yes, Broly was way harder on release.
Mhm.
Why is that? Because the
It's 3
bosses
attempts.
tripled in strength
Ah,
overnight,
okay.
essentially.
The thing with me was when it was released, you can only do it 3 tries, and it was hard. But if you got caught in the start, back in this, we had units that could be killed first rotation, or fuck it up entire fights in the first rotation, then you're fucked. And with Sin and Omega, you can just start over.
That's why. Red Zone was an awesome, great time for Dokkan, but they can't do that every year, right? Like me,
Yeah.
I have every unit rainbow in the game rainbowed, and overnight my entire box was worthless.
Yep.
When Red Zone dropped, there was 10 characters who were very, very strong in like those fights. That's not healthy for them to do all the time. They can't do that all the time. They can't do that all the time. They cannot do that. They can't do it. They did that, and then they haven't pushed the boundaries. They're letting
Yep.
players catch up. I'm sure that they're going to take a jump in difficulty. Even Omega. Omega's the hardest fight in the game now. And, I mean, it's going to show up on Global, and you guys are going to go, oh my god, that's it? It's a tougher fight, but they're not hitting the reset button of we're going to blow the entire rest of the game away. That's what's important to understand.
Yep.
The comparison to Broly, I mean, sure, this is true. Broly was way harder on release, but again,
Yep.
that was a soft reset of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you
I
gotta
agree.
understand what's going on here, right? Like, they can't...
Cold
If
takes.
they did this every single 6 months, like, people would be so pissed. People forget now. People were pissed about Red Zone when it first dropped. No one remembers that except for me, apparently. I was getting attacked every day. But I would be grading a character, and I'd say, no, this isn't good enough. And they go, oh my god, here he goes with his Mickey Mouse wish list. More matters than Red Zone, by the way. That's what they were saying every release to me. And then now everyone loves Red Zone. We need harder fights, right? Like,
Yep.
how quick you guys forget how mad
I always loved Red Zone. I loved it. Even though it was the hardest shit, I loved it.
many people were, right?
When the GT bosses Super Baby 2 fight dropped, the week before Omega Shenron and Broly, that was hype.
Right?
Hype.
So understand that. Belmont is the most deserving
Dokkan
Dokkan Fest
Festival.
character. All right.
What the
We're
fuck?
getting into the agenda territory here. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's top 10. No, he's not. Better than the 8th anniversary LR. He's not. Also,
Wait, what?
The 8th anniversary LR sucks ass. They do not. Nope.
That's a
All
hot
right,
take.
all these are true. Hidden potential builds do not matter at all and are completely overrated. I'm like 90% on board with that. I think most of the time they're not actually as big of a deal as people think. I agree.
Yep.
I don't want to say don't matter at all and are completely overrated.
Mm.
There are times, like Dokkan Fest Super Vegeta. I mean, he's an old character now, but he does guaranteed crits. So, like, if you give him crits, you're getting, like, no value from your potential system.
Yeah.
Right? But it's very specific, like, instances. Dodge is almost always the best choice. I would say that's mostly correct.
Dodge King.
You know, characters that definitely offensive builds are a really good idea on. I think the Battle of Gods banner unit, Super Saiyan and the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Part 1, 8th Anniversary LRs, Orange Piccolo, characters that offensive builds are good on. But characters, I mean, people have not adapted their thinking. They just haven't.
Yeah.
People are living in 2016.
Crit.
And, like, people's pride and ego
just push him down.
Much, I think, to ever accept that Dodge is actually, like, a strong choice. And, you know, be able to switch.
Dodge is so fucking good.
But it's not 2016 anymore, where you could only crit if you had crit.
Yep.
You can only additional if you had additional.
Yep.
These characters have built-in crits,
yep.
built-in additionals, and all this shit.
Yep.
So it's like Dodge is just balancing your unit out. And in most instances, when the boss hits you with a 1.5 million damage super attack, most characters can't live it. If you dodge, you're good. But, you know, if you get an additional or an extra crit, like, that doesn't... You lose to the 1.5 million damage super attack.
Yep.
The extra crit doesn't do anything. The boss has 60 million HP left, right? It's very obvious. But, again, I think a lot of the community, they're, like, it's like a pride thing. Like, they cannot change their thinking on that. They can't. I don't think they can. If
I even went... I have always been, before Dodge, I was always a additional kind of guy. I didn't like the chance to get a crit. I always liked the chance to get an extra attack. Especially, mostly for the ones who gets defense on super.
If a unit needs additional crit dodge from hypo to be good, they are not good. I don't think that's...
Yeah,
if it needs one of them to be good, they are not good.
Nah.
No. Maybe. I mean, I can't think of, like, a... What's a character that needs one of these?
You're telling me... I don't know if he needs it, but Kid Goku, Path to Power. I don't know. I maybe he needs the dodge. But wait, what? My computer ain't charging. Oh my god. I don't know if he needs the dodge, but he certainly really benefits from it.
Like Super Trunks. That fodder ass. Yeah, I mean, maybe he is
Super
right.
Trunks,
Thinking, like, let me think about a lot of the releases, right? Tanabata Super Saiyan 4, I mean, he doesn't need anything. Like, need something? No. Omega? Need something? No. I mean, additionals help him get damage. Dodge helps his defensive ability. Sure, I feel like this is probably true. Because I'm thinking of a lot of the major releases this year, and it's not like, oh my god, they must have this. So.
No, that's true.
Dokkan needs to do Dokkan Fest X Carnival for anniversary. Yes, listen.
Yeah, hit that shit.
I mean, I'm not getting into, well, at least from this comment, we're not getting into the whole carnival is so bad or carnival is good or whatever you want to say. Part 2 of the Worldwide Download Celebration last year, there has never been a part 2 more hype than that. With the Metal Cooler part 2. No part 2 has ever been that hype. And I really think the main reason is because there's a Dokkan Fest in part 2. I think that...
Even as a free-to-play player, I 150% agree. I agree.
The carnival format is a resounding success if it's too...
It was much more fun. Even though I didn't know, what was coming on the second banner. You could have waited, blah, blah, blah. I know, everything like that. It was so much more fun. Now when we had the last anniversary or what it was when we didn't get this one, I was so disappointed.
Confess up. I do not like what the 8th anniversary did.
Yeah.
With Dokkan Fest,
Double
Dokkan Fest Part 1 and Double Carnival Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's no.
Yep.
Splitting
150% agree. Yep.
Fest is
Cook.
So good. So good.
Who gave the cook the kitchen
so
utilities?
Of Goku, Vegeta, and fusions they could do. 9 years in, 12th game, they should start doing anniversary like worldwide. Anniversary Broly, anniversary Goku Black would work. Yeah, I mean they could do villains.
Yeah. Yes.
I do wonder. I don't have any knowledge about this or no, but I do wonder if for the first anniversary they drop. Remember, there's 2 banners. There's Gogeta and Janemba. I wonder if the sales for Gogeta were just so much more that they're like, yeah, we just won't do villains again. But
Mm-hmm.
like, if that is true, think of how stupid that is. They dropped Gogeta, and then they dropped
Janemba.
not Gogeta.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter who the other character was, unless it was Vegito.
Yeah.
Right? Which eventually, they're like, oh yeah, when we drop Gogeta, we'll either drop another Gogeta or Vegito.
Mhm.
Right? Like, they're, oh yeah. So, like, there's no way that's actually the case, right? Like, it can't be. Oh, Janemba got no sales? Well, I guess this means people don't want villains, right? Like,
Mhm.
could you imagine if that's the truth? No, dumbasses. It's because everyone wants Gogeta. All right. Last one. And then
Also, Janemba is like semi-hype. You know, Broly, Goku Black are so much more hype. They're Saiyans. Yeah, and it was the first anniversary. I mean, yeah.
more time in the quotes. Gonna bring. Oh boy, Vector. Okay, here we go.
What? Who is Vector?
Gonna bring back.
Is that our boy?
Vector, this one. This needs to be an anniversary headliner. Most deserving thing in the franchise, with the exception of Goku vs. Frieza. Okay, anniversary headliner.
I mean, they should get the Dokkan Fest.
This
LR?
is, I mean, you know,
Or?
like the core, the foundation of the Dragon Ball franchise at this point is this right here.
Right.
Think about this. In modern times, how many times have they busted these stances out, right? How often how many 50 times during Dragon Ball Super have they done this? So, I mean, yeah, like, I could get it.
Wasn't it like they did it once in Broly? I believe they did it at the end in Dragon Ball Super. Whenever else did they do it? I mean, just a couple.
It's just,
it's not like the fucking Rasengan. He does it every time. Right?
Yeah,
Chat.
they could.
Chat. Tell me I'm right.
I think like Super Saiyans is what really gets people going, but like, if this is like 9th anniversary part 1, I feel like the initial reaction would be very hype. I think people might then there would probably be some disappointment coming in, but I think the initial reaction by a lot of people would be very positive. All right, let's jump into some quotes, man.
All right, hit that shit.
Balance this out. Most underutilized leader in the game and valuable leader skill. 40% damage reduction. Yeah, so you jump in with double of these guys and you have 80% damage reduction. And then you shit like the 8th anniversary LRs and Kale and Khalifa. People have been doing this for years. Yeah, this is not something that's new. This has been a common thing.
Yeah.
It can be nasty. I don't think I've ever done a video on this. I really should. And it's just like super spat feet, because this very, very long fight, but your success rate of winning is very high. Right?
Yeah, you do 0 damage.
If you continue to get long events that are as bulky as Omegas, Orange Piccolo will be the first out of the current top 4 to fall off. Orange is his main appeal. Can't put a dent on him, and it goes down for too long. He won't be able to protect the team long enough. I mean, this is a serious underestimation of Power Awakening Piccolo, though.
Yeah.
Power Awakening Piccolo is that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Power Awakening Piccolo, for me, has dominated in the Omega fight.
Yep.
And it's like a fight designed to be pretty bad for Orange Piccolo,
yep.
I think. Sort of.
Yep.
It doesn't, like, he doesn't have the every turn changing that would cancel the giant transformation too early, but I mean, I would say I probably disagree with this.
That's a hot take. We're giving our boy Sinful the top hot take of the day. Or at least for now.
And the bulk of Omega, I feel like...
Who let him cook?
Start of the fight.
He got that rice out, that ramen.
If you're not bringing int characters, it takes longer, I think, to get through his first phase than the other ones, right? Because Omega has the extra damage reduction at the start of the fight. It's because the fight is designed around full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It's literally designed to get full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku to full power to finish Omega at the end. That's the whole point of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you can't dodge in the first phase and shit like that. And he attacks a million times and stuff. It's
makes sense.
Full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Would be good if we had him.
Piccolo Jr. is better than the Blue Fusions and 8th Anniversary LRs.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Typically, I actually don't. Like, I don't usually like...
No. This guy took the hot take. Yep.
Like, I'm not mixing...
He's
like,
good.
TURs
But you're cooking, man. You're cooking. Come on,
I
dog.
do like to kind of group characters together. I think it makes for a little bit more of like a.
I don't know.
How do I say it? Maybe more like an.
The blue fusions can dodge.
Because the one time I did it was just more so of like a meme thing.
The 8th anniversary got the, you know, Spirit Bomb stand by taking 0 damage.
I was comparing a lot of my different tier lists and stuff like that.
No.
And I was actually very consistent with that Raditz tier list. But people were losing their marbles over, like, you know, Chilai next to, like, you know, LR Ultimate Gohan and like Easy ATUR Cooler and stuff like that. But like that's the value of the character. I probably would. I mean, yeah, Piccolo Jr. I think is the best TUR. Is he up there in that range? Probably so, but I'm not. I'm gonna avoid going too crazy about it. Piccolo Jr. is ridiculous, though. For sure.
Yeah, he's very good. Don't get me wrong.
It took me 2 seconds to realize how busted Piccolo Jr. was. So I'm not. I'm not an anti, you know, Piccolo Jr.
Yeah, I agree. But the other one cooks.
Let me. Oh,
wait, what?
Yeah, let's crack the knuckles. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's.
This is not a hot take. This is a sun shining on your face next to it. Take. You're melting. Yeah, this is a melting take.
Here we go. Now we're getting into the good shit. Thank you.
My man's cooking.
All right.
He's a chef. He's Sanji.
Trash. I'm sorry. No offense, Crash McGuire. No.
Yes, offense.
No. All right. So, Dokkan. I mean, this is, I think, more so a Dokkan Twitter thing. It's just all pushed by agendas. People don't actually.
What are these Twitter politics?
Let me word this correctly. People don't care to make, I don't know, like accurate points or strong points or factual points. They just want to push an agenda. It's a very common thing I've noticed in Dokkan Twitter.
I need to join Twitter politics.
It's not like Omega drops. Turles is not, oh my god, he's unlocked. No, he's not. Let me actually, hold on. All right, guys. I went up and I pulled the Carfax.
My man got everything here, okay.
Turles, because I've seen this a lot, right? And I think this is full of shit. So Turles is a strong character. They designed Turles well to hold up a little bit against the current toughest fights, which, I mean, when Turles came out, it was just the Sin Shenron fight, but now we also, of course, have the Omega Shenron fight, and I've got the Carfax pulled up. Don't you worry about that. So Turles, right?
My man's getting cooked.
To build up.
Yep.
When he super attacks, damage reduction, ki, and defense right here. Turles only needs to do 4 super attacks, and he's fully built up in terms of this right here. Now, the problem with this is it's good in that Turles is not going to take damage from normals. Also, keep in mind that Turles is a villain character, which means he takes reduced damage from bosses.
That's correct.
Super characters are. That's something to keep in mind. In the current environment of the game, where every major fight is against a villain, the villain characters have a bit of an easier time because they're not taking as much damage. Right now, they do a little less damage, but they're taking less damage, which is more important. I mean, you guys, I'm always defense is better than offense. Blah 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 blah. Turles, I think. So let's go back. Top 4. All right. Let's take a look at. This is my last Dokkan Fest TUR list. I'll have a new one in maybe a day or so.
Oh, maybe, shit.
Maybe tomorrow on the 2nd. Maybe we'll see. Well,
oh my god.
It's going to be uploaded on the 2nd. Whatever. Blah 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 blah.
Oh my god.
Top 4. Turles not messing with Junior.
Wow.
Not messing with God Goku. No way. 23rd World Tournament Goku. Absolutely not. Kale. No chance. Gamma 1. No. No way. Turles. Like once we get to like 6, like we could have a discussion. But
really
above Kid Goku.
Really.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know about that
like
one.
Gamma 2, like I was very comfortable using Gamma 2 in the Omega fight.
Yeah.
I think like depending upon the situation, Gamma 2 could take damage from AoE normals and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah.
Like at Turles top 4, so that means you're saying Turles is better than one of these 4 characters? That's delusional. There's no way.
Nope.
Kale is so disrespected by the community that I'm actually.
I was going to say I don't really like her.
Like offended by how disrespected Kale is.
But is that a thing? Because
I just like people.
Feels like you need the perfect team for her to be number 4.
Serve agendas rather than actually have like kind of like quality like thoughts about characters. Now the reason that so the Omega event, we're basing this around the Omega event. Right? I just think that's horseshit. Whoops.
Oh, okay.
I just think that's horseshit. Now, the main reason I say this is because it's an illusion. The end of this fight is against Int Omega. Turles is physical. Obviously, Turles will do very good against a physical enemy, but it's a trick. The best strategy to success in this fight is actually to bring type neutral characters. This phase, STR Omega, is way too tough. Most physical characters get blasted by this guy, including Turles right here. This is a Turles in a good situation, you know, with a bunch of his, you know, big bad bosses links and stuff like that up. He does live, but define living, where you take 650k and we lose. This is a dead run.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
Turles,
not considering
by the way,
winning.
To look this good, where he has the luxury to take 650k, you need to be running Big Bad Boss's characters. Now, here's the thing with Big Bad Boss's characters, which, I mean, are we ready to have this discussion? They suck. Let's take a look at Big Bad Boss's characters, shall we?
Yep.
Name top 10 overall units in the game who are Big Bad Boss's characters.
Fuck that.
None.
Fuck that.
Oh, none. No
Yep.
LRs are top 10 in the game with Big Bad Bosses. Let's take a look at very good TUR characters with Big Bad Bosses. None are good. None are good. Well, I mean, Majunior. Maybe Majunior.
Oh, Android 2-in-1?
I think you could probably talk me into Majunior top 10 overall in the game.
Yeah, at the very least.
But then
Yeah,
that's it.
but then you get
Right.
no one to partner him with.
Only Majunior is the only character that I might have within the top. Would Majunior be the only character I have in the top 20 that has Big Bad Bosses? Probably.
LRCell?
Probably.
No.
And that's what Turles needs. So it's like, I think that
Yeah, he
there's
should.
a good discussion to be had about evaluating a character, but then if they're forced to run a type of team, then at that point you have to talk about that character, right? So like Yamcha is at his best next to Earthbred Fighters, but guess what?
Easy
Earthbred
peasy.
Fighters is not exactly, it's not tough.
Yeah.
Right? Yes,
All the best units.
You know, like 23rd World Tournament Goku is just like
Earthbred.
you pretty much bring him.
Super Saiyan God.
However,
Kid
you know, maybe you
Goku.
bring a revive character, makes him, you know, a little bit more
Yep.
consistent, right? But like if you look besides Kale, these top three, they don't really need a specific thing. Piccolo Jr. is certainly better with like Big Bad Bosses and stuff like that. But like
they are so low.
Like he doesn't need
so low strong.
Turles, I mean, dude, run Turles without these big links. He's not all that.
He's getting pushed around.
Say that this event buffed Turles, like it's just factually
Turles
wrong.
buffed the event.
It's not correct. It's an illusion because people think, oh, the final phase is int, so that means this physical character is way better. No, the hell he's not, because this STR phase is the nastiest shit around. I'm not gonna ask people to watch my videos. Cause here, let's go to my channel real fast, right? Load fast. Let's go.
All right.
It's like, look at this. I've got 4 videos in the last 8 hours. 10 hours ago, 12 hours ago. I upload too much. People can't keep up with this.
Yeah.
It's not happening. No way. So I don't expect people to like know everything I'm talking about or know these things I'm saying. But some of y'all will have caught a lot of this and will know that I've been saying that actually I think what makes this fight so tough is STR Omega. It's this phase is the scary shit.
Oh, do you reckon?
Because you're masturbated into running.
Yeah.
Nano. I did not catch that Nano dropped a 3-hour-long video. We gotta check that out. 3 hours, Nano? What is this guy cooking? I gotta check that out. Nano distracted me. Oh my god, Nano, please. I'm in a passionate like rant, and Nano is just throwing salt in my game. Please, brother. But you guys will know.
That's a long ass video.
I've been saying this is the scariest thing, and my advice for this fight, to tackle this fight, is to bring type neutral characters. You want to bring like STR characters, right? A character who's neutral the entire way through the fight. That's what you want to bring. You start bringing a bunch of physical characters, they're going to get smoked by STR.
Washed.
Like Turles does. And like these shitty Big Bad Bosses characters who get destroyed by Omega.
Getting
right? It's
fucked.
like, yeah, Turles can, you know, do some damage and look good as the rotation crumbles around him. It's like the Super Trunks problem. So why I see so many people not like Blue Kaioken, but we're gonna like Turles? Well, we like Turles, but we don't like Super Trunks, right? Like it's like it's kind of a similar thing. Villains, they need so much damn help, man. The problem is that they can't, like, Dokkan will drop a villain and they're good. Like, Turles is good. Turles is not great.
Okay. Yeah.
Turles, now, where this becomes true, he's a top 4 TUR now. That's when the toughest fight in the game is not Omega Shenron, but it's a Goku.
Yeah.
Turles
that's a bigger chance to be good. Yeah.
Level with this.
Oh, really?
I think that will be correct. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you are running double Turles,
yeah, double it. Yeah.
2 of this. Oh my god, dude.
Easy mode.
Yeah, Turles is top 4.
That's a lot of extra tech. 36%.
But it's with this
6% extra. That's a big.
Because he's physical, he's not better than Kale. Please. Oh, thank God we got. I was praying someone would bring up Turles or one of these other shitty characters people are propping up now. Please bring that shit out. Hell no! He's not top 4.
Get him out!
Stop it. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's relax.
Whoa. Whoa.
LRUI signs card art and animations and 6th anniversary.
No.
I mean, I don't really have thoughts. I mean, you could say yes, no. I mean,
they are both very, very, very good.
Whatever people think is fine. Private service or not? Oh, Jesus, here we go.
Of course they do.
We're getting into this now, huh? All right.
Of course they do. Wait, what?
Let me take a sip of a nice Coke Zero.
Yep.
All right.
Coke.
Oh, Christ. All right, we're gonna be here for the next 10 minutes on this one. How in depth do I want to go on this?
Yeah, go ahead. Cook.
I'm gonna start. Here's the point that we're gonna make. I have so many thoughts I can give on this. But the number one point I'm going to make here is just that, yes, they do, in fact, harm the game because they are taking players from the actual game, and these players are just doing the private server. I've seen tons of people talking about it, people saying, I am doing that, or I did that.
It's like hacking. Like, just play the game like usual. It wouldn't be fun if, you know, I got everything for free and
other people saying I'm seeing people doing that or planning on doing that. Taking actual players away from the game hurts the damn game. Oh my god, what a shock.
Yeah, that's a point.
There's 2 major metrics that they're looking at. One, of course, is
money.
You know,
money.
And the other is time played. Active players.
Oh yeah, that's correct.
You guys, someone watching this has watched the Legends reveal and stuff like that, and Toshi is talking about that. Active players. That is a metric that they care about.
A very important metric for that, at the very least. Because I saw a video the other day when World of Warcraft had a very successful private server for like vanilla. Yeah, before Classic was launched. And they got that shit removed because there were so many players over there. And they saw that they could make extra money, so they created vanilla sort of kind of because of that. If you all have played World of Warcraft, you all know what I'm saying, but you get the gist of it. They're taking away players, taking away money, reduces the quality for the rest of us who are playing the usual game, and it's just not a good idea. And also our private servers are just the game unlocked rather than like World of Warcraft where you have private servers. I have played a couple of games when I was a kid on private servers because they had different things. It's not really like that with the Dokkan. You can have customized units, I have seen that and everything, but in the gist of it, you're just playing an unlocked game, if I'm correct. I might be wrong, but that's what I think.
As these grow, it's only taking active players away from the game. I'm certain
for no goddamn reason.
A lot of players who would turn the private server on to test the character and then go play the normal game. Yes, for sure. But there's also a ton of players who go, oh, why am I grinding Dokkan events? Why am I spending money? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? Why am I doing this? When I could just spend money to get the private server, which is way less, you know, and then just play the private server. Like, taking players away from the actual game.
Wait, what? Can you just buy a private server from some guy? I had no idea.
hurts
Interesting.
the damn game. Yes, it does. Now, me...
Don't share how you do it. I don't want to know.
Like, I actually really do love the game. I think that's fairly obvious, because you can't...
Does the truth really love the game?
Like, I've done... How many years in a row have I been uploading 4 videos per day? Every day. And, like, I'm very passionate. I actually love the game.
Is he really loving the game?
The gameplay. I enjoy the design of a lot of aspects of this game.
Yep.
I don't feel like I need to say that. It's proven through me uploading consistently like this for years. There's, like, no one that's matching this, like, doing this, right? Like, and people don't enjoy the game as much as me, right? So I have a vested interest in Dokkan in 2 ways. One is I just straight up love the damn game. 2,
it's his money-making machine.
My job.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's very important for him.
I don't like shit that's going to hurt the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What a shock. No way.
My man is investing. He's an investor. He's like Mark Cuban.
Hey. Now, let's say Dokkan, I mean, we could even just go, like, sidestep and say it's not because of private servers, we're not talking private servers. I'm not super sure what I would do kind of like in like this content creation role. Like, if Dokkan is just gone, would I be okay? Maybe. Like, would I then just stream or something like that? I'm not really too sure. Like, I don't really stream as much because I'm uploading so much Dokkan, right? It's
Makes
like,
sense.
I can only talk so much a day. And I'm constantly, like, I feel like people don't understand, like, how often I'm actually, like, recording and uploading and stuff. Like, it's pretty much the only
Must be
thing I do,
all the
right?
time.
So,
all
if I
the
all
time.
of a sudden wasn't, like, covering Dokkan, like,
all
like
the time.
Maniacal
I mean, it's his full-time job, but you know, I have recently started to make a thing out of this, and just recording like for gameplays, not with commentary or anything like that. Just, you know, getting the event done or something like that, and editing. He probably does he edit? He does a lot of one takes. Sure, he does edit his showcases. Maybe he does that himself, but that shit takes time. Even though you have a supercomputer that renders fast, it takes time. I don't know how he has the time for all of this, even though it's his full-time job. Yeah, so that was my point, that I have a full-time job and then I try to do this for fun. But it just takes so much time, and I really try to do the most that I can. Maybe I also do too much, but I don't understand how he has all this time.
Crazy, man. Like, sure, at that
it takes way more time than you guys think.
But, like, if Dokkan didn't exist, like, am I just like a janitor, right? like at like a hospital or something like that? Maybe.
Come on, my man,
so,
you're
yeah,
entertaining.
I'm going to defend the game and defend what I think is her.
The truth would have no problem getting a real, I shouldn't say a real job, because this is the realest job, being an entrepreneur. But I think he would have no problem getting another job in whatever. Anything. He probably has a lot of money, like, invested to his name, so he could, let's just say in theory, take 2 years off to study. And I don't know how it is in America, but I just, you know, took 2 years of my life, got to study, and now I have a job, a super good job. So
the game.
You can always do that.
Really
I can guarantee that he has 2 years worth of money to live off, and yeah, college just costs for them. Yeah, but he can do it. He can probably do some other game. Legends
we'll get into the
pop off.
where it's like,
yep.
Okay, here's the
He's
point.
entertaining enough to do something else.
People will get mad. I do feel like me. Man, I'm gonna come across as a boomer no matter how I say it. But, you know, I imagine, you know, there's people who play the game who might be, you know, maybe a tad younger than me. And I mean, it's like you could just go, oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, I love the private server because I don't have to spend money. I could just do whatever, and I could just play the game. Yeah, but guess what? That again, it still hurts the damn game, man. Like, I don't know what to say. We're just gonna go in circles. I mean,
what was the point?
This is gonna be a topic of discussion forever, right? We're gonna be doing this in circles all the time. I'm sure that besides Axel here, we're gonna see 50 more of these. We'll just keep going back to the same well, over and over and over.
Wasn't that really the point when they did the security update? I don't remember what it's called, but when they did so you can't play with an emulator? So wasn't that like first step in the point to the point to not have private service?
This,
Maybe.
But I'm always going to be against them. It's just it's annoying to always go back to it, but I mean I'm never going to run from it either, right? Is there anything else you got to talk about with that? I feel like that's good for now, right?
Yeah. You move on.
I think so. Yeah.
I wonder
I
who are these kids that
is like so
is not in agreement.
Use the units for free, right? Like I'm
you
sure
can play this game free to play, and you just have some patience, and it will go really swell.
I wish that there was a Legends private server, right? Like I don't know. The other thing is there another gacha game with shit like this? I don't think so. Like Dokkan, they kind of just let shit fly. Like I don't.
Oh, that's
like
a good point.
Genshin. Is there a Genshin private server? I don't think so. Like this shit is only toxic for the community. Again, we're gonna come back to it. I got plenty more thoughts on it. We'll come back to it at a certain point, right? I'm sure as we keep scrolling here, there's probably gonna be more stuff.
Oh.
We need more what if units in Dokkan.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for what if units. What if he was locked up and betrayed by Zeno? Blah blah blah. Fuck that shit. But stuff like this, I'm a really sucker for it. Like when we had the fan manga. This is not Dokkan related, but we in Dragon Ball had the fan manga. We're like Frieza has another brother, and he comes, and Super Saiyan 5 was released, and the guy with the X name that sort of had the Broly kind of hair. And Goku fucked Ikai and shit like that. That the Toyotaro manga, the guy that does the Dragon Ball Super now manga. It was good. I like that shit. And we have the What If series. Oh, what is it called? The one where Vegeta goes Super Saiyan 3. We have the Bulla Fan Fusion or just Bulla. She goes nuts, and they have a tournament with all these Dragon Ball Multiverse. Yeah, I love that shit. And
get this in real fast, 37 minutes.
I mean, because many of like having alternate forms and stuff like that, I feel like that could be licensing, like with Dragon Ball Heroes. I don't think Bardock Super Saiyan Bardock and Super Saiyan Goku has a licensing problem. I wouldn't imagine.
I mean, it's just strictly a matter of approval. The units being approved. That's it. That's as much as I'll say.
Oh really? Oh really? Strength easy. He fucking sucks now. No. Get that shit off it here.
No way.
He fucking sucks now.
Actually, didn't we just have the tier list video pulled up?
Ugh.
Yeah, guys.
Ugh.
Best EZATUR. I mean, it wouldn't really be fair to just use that because I mean, we could pull this right back up, but no, I don't want to hear myself talk. To be fair, I have no idea how many stacks does this TUR cooler have. What turn is this? Let's take a look. What turn is this? This turn 6.
Okay.
TUR cooler
is he gonna be the one that dies?
Worthless. I mean.
Yep.
He can do some damage, and he's got support.
Yep.
But defensively, I mean, he's a bitch. Like, flat out.
Yep.
Like TUR Cooler is a bitch.
Yes.
He can't really take hits to save his life. He's just not built like that.
Yep.
It's a huge problem. I think LR Cooler. I don't even think TUR Cooler gets hit here. I think LR Cooler just gets hit.
Probably.
TUR Cooler, he's just not strong enough.
Yep.
Right? Like AGL Blue Gogeta can dodge these attacks. Piccolo has got his.
Yeah. Cooler's gonna die now.
Like, that's really good. Oh, looks like TUR. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, bye, Cooler. Goodbye. That's what Cooler
Fuck
does.
that shit.
That's the Cooler I know.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, no way. No way.
He's getting smoked.
Support is nice, but like he's not better than Piccolo. He's not better than Blue Kaioken.
He's getting smoked.
He's not, I mean, am I gonna say he's better than Beerus? I mean, I probably like what Beerus is doing better than TUR Cooler.
Oh, really?
No way. I guess. Dude, Cooler is not only is he not number 1, Cooler is like 6 or something. Cooler is not even in the goddamn discussion. Get Cooler above Tackle.
Get that unit first, and then out of here.
Oh yeah, by the way, Cooler EZ8, And he's still not better than Tech Gohan. We do love Tech Gohan.
Yep. Against all odds,
my
he
God,
ended
I'm
up
not
aging better than the
participating in
gods.
this. They're
Ah, yeah, fuck that shit.
functionally they're the same
Yep.
unit. LR Super
Who
Saiyan
gives
4
a shit?
Gogeta and the gods. I'm not participating in that.
But Gogeta is better.
On global, chain battle is actually a pretty fun mode.
What?
An awesome community of whales who are very open to help people carry to top 1%. Fun competition to fight for the highest score. Yeah, chain battle does kind of have a bad reputation. I know a lot of people say that like the score doesn't make sense and stuff like that, but that's just not true, because otherwise there wouldn't be like, you know, these players that could create like these charts for like the, you know, the top scores and stuff like that. Like there's definitely like an actual system there. I don't want to say chain battle,
but
like,
it's
oh my
not
God,
fun
actually,
to
like,
play.
so goddamn good, guys. It's so crazy, but it's definitely not as bad as its reputation. Like, to ever even compare it to World Tournament is just disrespectful as shit.
Fuck the World Tournament. Get that shit out of here.
Spend 5 minutes in chain battle and you get
I do one.
You do one clean top 1%.
Exactly. I do like one attempt or like 3 on the first day, and I call it, and I get like top 5% or something like that, and I'm super happy with that.
Okay, I was.
Wait, what?
These exist to what?
Huh?
Okay, sure.
What? What?
Please? What?
Yeah. What?
Right,
what the fuck is that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I know about this community that they're talking about. I'd love to promote them. I have before, but yeah, they definitely. Shout out to them. They do a really good job of helping people get top 1% and shit like that. Really, really well done. I do love seeing that.
I mean,
like,
sure. But we have to grade the event on the normal 9 to 5 Andy who just plays the game, not watching all the guides and stuff like that. How he or she, it wouldn't be an Andy though, but can achieve in this event.
Battle is just thought of so negatively, and like they made it something that could be, you know, fun and good for people. Like that's just beautiful shit. I love that so much, right? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
Again, for sure.
Trico's performance is better than they.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I don't have this guy. I have no experience playing with him. I feel like he is like the worst LR for this year. Because he's fucking strong.
So in Spirit Bomb Goku, performance-wise, very similar to Zamasu's power crept at this point. Even if he gets a team, he'll not be the great unit he was on release. Well, okay, and Kid Buu too. Yeah, Kid Buu.
Oh, poor fella. Yep.
Kid Buu could have been.
Poor fella.
Fusion Zamasu's got some stuff, but like if Fusion Zamasu had a perfect in every way like friend, is Fusion Zamasu all of a sudden like a top 5 LR or something? Like
no.
Right?
No.
I don't know about this Goku being better than him though. Maybe. I mean, the thing is, Fusion Zamasu, like, he's very untapped.
Yeah. That's such a cool art.
This guy in like an environment where he doesn't. Again, this is another Big Bad Boss's character. I just like they need to build a full team of these units. And this is why, you know, they just keep dropping Saiyans, and you know you could just throw any of these Saiyans in the team with all these other great Saiyans they release, and you're good typically, right? But like these villains have such specific links, and they only just do these scattershot releases, and then they make them like Turles. Where it's like, oh, here, he's super good. If this thing that doesn't exist, you're fighting.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's crazy.
Just give them good units.
I mean, I'm planning on
or extreme units.
of Fusion Zamasu videos. I have 2. We're going to take them into the Omega.
We rarely get, like, LRs and stuff like that for extreme units, and they just whiff it.
Should do that, like, tomorrow.
Come on, man.
I'm late on that, because I want to do that, and then I got to do, the Super Trunks versus Pan team versus as well, because I do like this year's release versus last year's release, right?
Yeah.
Carnival LR Omega's in the same time slot as Zamasu, and then Super Trunks in the same time slot as Tech Pan. Jordan double dipping here. We need more creative, unique equipment in Dokkan. Yeah, exactly. Stuff that actually, you know, maybe it could be like a gold equip where the character would get the passive like gives all allies like 1 key, 10%
Yeah,
attack and defense.
that would
something
be
like
cool.
That.
I don't think
That
Dokkan
would
is gonna do
really
that.
Open up a lot.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't think that is gonna
Absolutely. That would be
happen.
really good. Really good. Okay, what do we got here?
I think they're gonna
So,
keep it simple.
This would be the best worldwide download celebration ever. Well,
The fuck
they
is it?
went to some
What the dog
crazy
doing?
effort here. Look at that. That's it seems like they did a pretty good job. Look at this.
Nice.
Like that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So what do we have?
My
here?
man.
So we have Dokkan Fest Broly. I assume Broly's the Dokkan Fest. And then a big.
Would have done. I would have done this differently.
Commander unit Vegeta, maybe like a base Vegeta that would transform into Super Saiyan or something like that.
I would have the Goku as the Dokkan Fest exclusive one at the very least, cause money,
LR,
and
Goku.
the Broly on the other one. Yeah, I would have switched them.
Oh man, listen.
Wait, what? Yeah,
a part of me does think this would be funny.
I think.
Essentially, like the 3rd straight Super Saiyan. Goku, but like, I don't know. Man.
Yes,
I think
let's
Broly
go.
deserves representation, but they did kind of Super Saiyan Goku us out. But it's kind of like this is something people got to understand. It is kind of out of their hands because like so many of the movies is just Super Saiyan Goku.
Yep.
Super Saiyan Goku's in so many of the arcs. Like it's like they. You know,
What
like,
can you
they
do?
only drop so many base Gokus and Super Saiyan Gokus. Like I get it, but maybe this would be good for like the 2025 or this would be good for like the 2024 worldwide download.
Next year,
right?
okay.
Like let's skip a year.
We want to
on
reset
Super Saiyan
the
Goku
Super
or something
Saiyan.
like
Okay.
that. And then we could do this next year.
I see. I hear you. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Because it's like, remember.
Well, what are we
Dokkan
doing
made
this year?
stupid
Vegetos?
choice. Broly. I mean, they
Probably.
could literally just switch it up and give him big bad bosses. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
If we're gonna switch it up and give Broly goddamn big bad bosses, then that alone I would be on board with this.
Mhm.
But that's it. Broly's got to get big bad bosses, which he should.
Poor fella.
No reason in the world why
Yeah.
Broly doesn't have big bad bosses.
So fucking random.
And then Broly's a bad choice. Man, he does nothing. Yeah, I'm like kind of like leaning towards what Zaffa is saying here for
Yeah.
sure.
What the dog doing?
Because he's not really. Because Broly, he is a villain,
Mhm.
but he's just like got Saiyan links. He's just a Saiyan. Like he's
Yeah.
not really helping.
Just
you
giving him the
bosses,
super
right?
typing.
Unless he's like Bulma or something like that, you know, or he's like Golden Frieza. Those would be the two ways Broly could help villain teams like seriously is if he's LR Bulma or he's LR Golden Frieza. Though that's the path to, and Broly being LR Golden Frieza makes a ton of sense, by the way. Because, you know, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Tanks a Kamehameha, he just stands.
Yeah. The first Broly unit we had 0 defense when he supered. What the fuck?
Sure.
They makes no sense.
I don't know. You know.
A man is
Broly should
tanking
be the
for
best tank in the
2.5
game, I'm
hours.
saying, you know, might make sense.
Entirety of the movie.
You know, Legends kind of gets it when they make, you know, defensive Ultra Broly.
Yep.
Well, he aged out fast, but whatever. Movies like 8 and 10, and that sounds like garbage. This should work, but I just, right now, villains are in so need of help. I would much rather it be, like, strong villains who would actually help villain teams.
Mhm.
And then, you know, we're very... It's not a problem if they drop Gokus, but, like, base Goku and Super Saiyan Goku, we're a little, like, Goku'd out of those versions, right? Like, they could drop a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, it's cool. They could drop a UI Goku, it's cool. But, like, base or Super Saiyan, like, we need a little bit of...
Give us some different shit. Kai Goku is the 5th best in the game.
Kai Goku's the 5th best in the game. Something like that, sure.
Oh.
Above the Buu Duo, maybe. Blue Fusion.
Yeah, he's good.
I mean, he's in that range. I'm not really...
Guarding, healing, all that shit.
Shilai's the
Best designed unit in the past year.
Best designed?
She's good.
Maybe.
Isn't she the best? She's fucking good.
I mean, I don't want to... she's up there.
Full dodge is the good
Dodge
way.
is a good way to build LR Cooler.
Here we go. This is the hot one.
Listen,
No.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I would agree that it probably is a lot better than people think. Now, I do like giving dodge to, like, basically every
He
character,
really needs the crit.
but you are, at the same time, going to need some characters who are able to really have some teeth with their damage.
Yeah.
And I think giving...
His
Cooler
purpose
having a
is
good
doing
amount of
damage.
hits, you know, a little bit of extra additional... You know, you could fill out the rest of the team around Cooler with dodge. Like, easy ATUR fraud Cooler. You know, like this guy who gets game... You know, we'll call him Game Over Cooler. Not because he's winning, but because he gets you game overs all the time. We give him full dodge build, sure. but then, you know,
Yeah.
LR cooler full offense, and then we could fill up every character around him with full dodge. I think that would work well.
Yeah.
And then, hey, Truth, love your content. Hope you have a good
We
day.
just
Thank you.
need a rebuilt
Sleepy and
extreme
Messy, I hope you have a good day too.
team
If he checks
thing.
quotes first, is just here to say go to the comments, loser. Oh my, this idiot! We did look at the replies first. Haha, jackass, we got him. Yeah, we already got that. We got that already. Defense meta is boring. I mean,
if you want to win, you kind of have to.
On this, man, because defensive characters like Tech Ultimate Gohan and stuff like that, like they've always been that good. It's like, I don't, like, you know, back in the second anniversary, like, you know, we're just like critting through everything in, you know, 1 second with SCR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, sure. But like, what makes defense boring? Is winning boring? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
We beat an
That's what
event
I said. That's what she said.
in 15 minutes with a 100% win rate. That's more boring than beating an event in 5 minutes with a 30% win rate. Like, I'm not really.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't agree with this. Like, I see people say Vegeta and Trunks is boring. To me, like, winning every single time I use them, it's
I love them.
boring to me. I don't know. I do like winning.
I am also more of a defense kind of guy.
Consistent option.
I always am in all the different games.
Final Form Cooler, where, you know, sometimes Cooler can just decide, I'm good today. I think I'll do an 18 key, and then we'll just do 50 normal.
Exactly.
It's
GG.
not fun when you then just get killed because he does 50 normal.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Really. This is a very common thing I see, though. This is not like
big
not
damage go.
I see this quite a bit, and people do not like Vegeta and Trunks. They say like they're boring and stuff like that. But like, I mean, for me, I like winning, right? Like, I like strong characters who get the job done.
The truth is Charlie Sheen winning.
Give me the strong defensive characters.
Tech Trunks is honestly overrated because of Spirit.
Tech Trunks is overrated because of his Super Trunks transformation. A lot of instances with him and his team where you'll transform under 60% HP, you'll be a sitting duck waiting to lose. I mean, yeah, that is true.
I guess.
Blue Kaioken, you know, could certainly have your issues. That's part of Trunks' design, is that he's so like unbalanced, busted in his Super Trunks form that they heavily limited the team and what you need to do in order to get.
Have I been recording for an hour?
So that's why, like, when evaluating Super Trunks, you don't just say, "Oh, look at this one perfect clean run we did." But, you know, you got to look at the fact that, like, you know, you lost because the tech androids, you were under the HP condition for them to get their Ghost Usher.
Yeah.
Or a physical future Gohan got killed. Or
is anyone still here? Did you comment 1, 2, 3?
Like
comment that.
Belmod, blah, blah, blah. AGL UI Goku is still a great unit to bring to almost every event. New Omega and AGL Broly are the only real issues he'll face. Okay. I don't know if I don't want to say great unit.
I don't want to say cold take. I want to say, like, you know, when you put the tap water in the middle. No, it's not cold, it's not hot. Medium, balanced. That's all the things should be.
Units, but I will say he is a good unit to bring, right? For sure. Dodge is a timeless ability unless we're fighting, you know, Red Zone Broly.
Yeah. Unless you cannot dodge.
This guy's a little bit better than people give him credit for. But remember, the whole point with me...
and it's pretty much almost impossible nowadays to get his revive because he has to take 3 hits. And if you take 3 hits with him, unless the boss on his first phase is doing like 0 damage or you can lower his attack or something like that, you are not getting to that threshold and you will die. Because they do like 300k normal for this guy.
I try very much to be agenda-less. I mean, people might say I have an agenda about dodge, but I mean, not. I feel like that's not true. Dodge just leads to me winning more. Like it's strong, and most
dodge can be really stressful, and it could be really fun. If you watch my Dokkan Battlefield video that I uploaded when it was released the other day, like 2 days ago, I had 2 units, Gogeta Blue. The AGL one, TR, AGL one, and this guy. They both have 70% chance to dodge. They both dodged 100. They both took attacks 100% of the entire rotation, I believe, which is crazy.
Dodge the credit.
Crazy.
It's very strong.
Crazy.
Right? Like, I don't really have a
crazy
character stuff like that. Like, I just try and be very like, Like I want to not mislead people. Like, this unit is good. This unit's not as good as people are saying. This unit is great. This unit is actually ass. This unit is bad design. This unit is good designed. I think UI Goku is a good unit to bring to a lot of events, but there's way better you can bring, right? It's a good way to say it. You can easily run UI Goku in a lot of these tough fights. Not Broly, because he cancels dodge, but a lot of these tough fights, and UI Goku is great. But I don't...
You need him to cook.
Good. I don't want to call him great, because there's, 30 Saiyans that you are going to win more consistently with, potentially, than this guy.
Yeah,
because this guy can dodge a lot, but this guy, I mean, you want to talk about damage? This guy can do nothing to he does nothing to the boss. He's in the same role as, like, AGLT or Golden Frieza, essentially, right?
Oh, really? Yeah, probably.
Oh my God! Finally, some good food.
Wait, what?
Bestie, you are so on. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is the 8th anniversary hated?
That is correct. The 8th anniversary was better than the 7th anniversary, really, until you get to, like, part 3, right? Because part 3 right now.
I would say the 7th year anniversary was so freaking good because we had a new red zone and then we got a reset and it was fun like that. But that doesn't take away from all the fun shit we had on 8th year anniversary. And I like the units so much more, even though on the 7th year anniversary I got both of them relatively quick with free to play stones. But on the 8th year anniversary I got the physical one and didn't get the I got him like on the first 2 multis, and then I didn't get strength one ever until now Tanabata. But I thought it was so much fun. The events were so much fun and the stress was better.
For the 8th anniversary, it's the 5th anniversary Blue Fusions, which are way more hype than the 3rd anniversary Fusions, who easy it at the same, who part 3 of the 7th anniversary. But the thing is that the 7th...
I had so much hope for the 3-year anniversaries.
5th anniversary had 6 great difficult fights that dropped at the same time. You had Bojack, Janemba, Broly. And you had Super 17 and the Shadow Dragons. I don't know if I called it a great fight. And then Omega, which was a great fight. That's like 6 great fights compared to 1 great fight, Sin, this year. That's like... the 8th anniversary part 1 and 2 are way better. I don't even think it's close. And like we could do a head-to-head matchup, and I've done it before. 8th anniversary wins out. It's once you get to part 3 and the EX part. There is no EX part for 8th anniversary. The EX part, which gave LR Super Saiyan 4s their EX. That's where the 7th anniversary wins out.
And the babies, the junior Goku.
I might look at like one more.
Damage is extremely generated. Units have no right to do
we'll come back for a little bit more for part 2. Damage is extremely underrated, and units have no right to not have additionals and preferably super effective or crit. It's unreasonable to push the bar higher and higher for defense, yet still be satisfied with 20/20 damage. I mean, yeah, I don't like. I feel like I don't disagree. This is a big thing. When Dokkan Fest mod...
We had like 2 or 3 hot takes in this video. What the fuck?
Vegeta came out last year. I felt like people... Remember, okay, I gave him full dodge. Because I looked at him and he's functionally a defensive character. That's what Majin Vegeta was. And Majin Vegeta was not a character who was going to be doing big damage. He didn't have additionals. He didn't have crits. He didn't have any of that. Yeah, I mean... Characters pretty much should all be having some of this, right? And I mean, if we go look at major releases, we have this right here.
Oh, right.
Like if we start going backwards or forwards, to January 2016, that's what we're looking for.
Oh my God.
Let's just start at like March, right? So like Super 17 is a perfect example.
He has additional and dodge.
And base.
And dodge.
And they crit a Super 17, right?
And dodge. Dodge.
God Goku.
Dodge.
Filled with additionals and crits and shit.
Additionals,
guaranteed crits when he does his active. He's critting in Super Saiyan. He gets the guaranteed additional, right? Like, yeah, you look at the best characters, and they're going to have tons of additionals and crits and super effective against all types. Even characters who are great defensively,
additionals.
Kale, they're riddled with additionals and all that stuff. So it is true. Like Kale is a perfect example of this, right? So like let's look at Kale in base and transform. So Kale gets a high chance of an additional super, right? And then down here she gets another 70%
you're in for
chance of
6
an
category.
additional
Yeah.
super. So, you know, that's 3 super attacks essentially just right here. And you can still get the hidden potential system addition.
Oh, I forgot about that last one.
At the same time, Kale's got this damage reduction ability as
Yep.
well, right? So it's like, yes, the best characters are not actually just like defensive walls, and they're not glass cannon either. They are, in truth, more balanced than anything. Let's look at Super Saiyan 2 Kale. You just look right here. Kale built this stacks throughout the turn. So it's a 30% chance to crit on her first super. Then her second super has a
60, like your Goku.
Then her third super has a 90% chance to crit. And then she can super 4 times. And then the fourth super would be a guaranteed crit. Right? And then this is
2
a character
supers
that's
here.
and has
Guard.
defense and shit like that.
Yep.
So, yes. Yeah. Damage is underrated. I would agree. I am probably a huge, huge reason for that. But that's just because defense is always better than offense. A character with stronger defense, like compared to other units around them, is going to age better.
Yep.
There's a reason Tech Ultimate Gohan is still relevant. Why? Because he was
freaking
a
good defense.
God defense level character.
Freaking good.
Is Bojack relevant? Who's using STR Bojack still? Children, raise your hands. How about Jiren?
Get that unit
I've seen
out of here.
At turn 1. Who's using Jiren these days?
Ugh.
No matter what anyone wants to say, defense is better and is going to age better. But I would agree that damage is underrated right now, and I would say that I'm probably a big part of that as well.
What are we looking at?
I'm glad we came back. Making Dokkan events harder alienates new players who won't have good enough units to awaken the shiny new Dokkan Fest exclusive they got. I agree. Artificially inflates playtime to make the game less fun. But there's a very good solution for this.
Yeah, he's gonna say his red zone. Yeah. Says this every time.
Events, right?
I agree.
Zone, you make the boss red zone level.
Yep. And you get much more medals.
You get 50 medals.
Yep.
So we have the traditional difficulty stage we have now.
Realistically, it would have been like, so you need 77.
Beat it and get 50 medals.
It would have been like 35, 2 runs, and then a normal run. Yeah, that would have been more
so good.
Realistic, I think.
All of a sudden, you know, Turles, did I close out Turles? All of a sudden, they drop, you know, God Goku Dokkan Fest. Well, now it's a red zone level difficulty stage.
Yeah.
Boom. God Goku, I know what team we're running. Turles, double Turles.
Can that be discouraging? I don't know.
Dude, them announcing this would be one of the biggest updates Dokkan could do.
Yeah.
Because that means every single month we're getting like a red zone. Like it's so easy. They could just it's like this would have to be so easy for them to do, and I think it would be so big.
Maybe you can combine it with
people hate grinding up
burst mode.
Events. You boom 50 medals, bam.
More medals drop if you get the 6,000 points, or you know, something like that.
So like that, I think that's a big update Dokkan could do. Friend list,
yeah,
that
I like
catching
that.
global up. Those are
what I
the
said.
biggest things they could do.
Burst mode combined with a new unit.
Oh look, I don't get how defensive units are boring. Oh, I like big number, but isn't that literally what good defensive units bring? Well-designed ones are inconsistent as shit.
Yeah.
Well-designed ones. What does he mean? Like offense? Well-designed offensive characters are inconsistent?
Yeah, he probably means that. I sure hope to God he means that. His name is Shitload Fuck.
That people, I don't really get what makes that. I would love for people to write me like some essays or something like that. Like, explain to me why the defensive characters are so boring. I'd actually love to see.
Yeah, let's go reading one.
But yeah, I'm definitely not on board with that. All right, I think we're gonna stop here. Let's close out all of our extra tabs, all of our evidence and stuff like that. We got good. We covered a lot.
This was a good video. I mean, this was a cold fest. This is like the cold bath in the spa you don't want to go into.
I'll do a part 2. We'll get back to this. I'm just gonna save our spot right here. I'll leave this up. And
there was a couple of good ones.
Tomorrow,
his previous installments
I think
have
this
been
video
better.
That I'm talking at the end of right now. This is the Grading the Community's Hot Takes 8. And then I'll record a 9 tomorrow, and then maybe we'll come back for another one.
Oh, really? Let's get it.
Like after Worldwide, so like the start of October, I think would be a great one. Yeah, crazy to think, but yeah, like it's Worldwide is going to be wrapping up at the end of October, so that's when we'll.
All right.
The next one.
Perfect.
So let me know what you guys think. I love you.
Yeah, like you said, let me know if you like the video reaction. If you haven't made this far, I fucking love you. You're the best. Hit that like button if you really made it this far. Comment, say something nice to me. Or say something bad to me. Go ahead, roast me. Please subscribe. If you made it this far, then you probably like the video. And I'll see you in the next one.